It is Friday after Thanksgiving. I hope everybody ate like a pig yesterday, and I hope you go run 20 miles today to make yourself feel better or do something. Anyway, we got some work to get done on the pan today. We're going to try and get everything wrapped up so the body can go on either late today or tomorrow, which means I got to work on getting some paint on the rocker panels on the car. I got to touch up a few little things on the pan, get everything cleaned, get that sound matting down, and I don't know, I got a list somewhere that I wrote out all the items that need to get done before we put body and shell back together. But you can hear a little background music. I'm on hold with the post office. Here we go. Let's see how long we've been on hold so far. 17 minutes right there. 17 minutes and 3 seconds. I haven't heard a single thing. It just picked up and went right into this mode. I sent out a few packages in the last couple of weeks, and I used PayPal to pay for those packages, and some of the labels didn't print right. And on the website, you have to click yes, my label printed, or no, my label didn't print. And you pay for it before you find out whether it prints.
Thank you for calling the USPS and customer care.
Hang on.
My name is Carol. Can you have your name and email?
Hang on just a second, Carol. All right. Maybe we've got that resolved. You know, it's not a lot of money that they're going to refund, but it's the principle of the deal. I'm not paying twice as much to ship a damn package. So what's my advice here? If you know your printer works and all that kind of stuff, then using the internet to ship stuff is fine. But if anybody's ever used PayPal before and bought something, most transactions you can cancel out. If something goes wrong, you can just hit the cancel button, and it's up to whoever's selling to collect the money, not up to the buyer to be out. And with the post office, apparently they have some frickin' deal with PayPal that you can't do that. So I submitted mine as a claim to PayPal because I called the post office, and nope, they don't resolve their own problems. No wonder they're going dead broke, guys. Without saying some horrible words, I can't describe how pissed off I am that I had to waste 2 hours of my time to get back a $5 bill that was their fault. How much is my time worth? I know how much I bill for. If I'm doing work, and this is going to sound arrogant here, guys, I'm letting some things out, but I charge $120 an hour to do work. $120 an hour to do work, so that just cost me $240 to get $5 back on something that was their fault. I should send them a bill that they can't get a refund for. Just pisses me off. The lady on the phone was really nice. I think she was helpful. She said it's going to be 2 billing cycles before I get my money back. So that's a month at least if they're talking 2-week billing cycles. Maybe it's 2 months for $5 frickin'. It's not even worth it. You know what they do? They do this shit so that you give up and you just let them have it. They get a free $5. How many times do you have to do that before they win out, before they can get out of the broke tank? Just upsetting. Let's get back into something cool like cars. So, went out in the truck after I got off the phone there, got my to-do list. Let's read this off. We're going to wire wheel the pan weld. So where I welded in all the seat tracks, we're going to wheel those. We're going to prime them and paint them. Then we're going to torch down the tar board with the heat gun. I got a little bit of other touch-up paint to do there. Then we're going to Scotch-Brite the rockers and paint them. So I'll probably put some epoxy down on them. And then we're going to install the heat lever controllers and the sound deadener in the pans. And then we will be ready to put the car back on the frame. other project. I did a video about this the other day, but I erased it because it really wasn't interesting, because it had a bunch of stuff at the steel yard and stuff, and I just didn't get the shots I wanted. So anyway, here's my buddy's Rambler Scrambler. You wouldn't even believe what kind of work has gone into this car. The suspension on this thing is going to be like a drag racer. It's amazing. I can't even wrap my head around what this guy does. That's not something that makes any sense to me, how you do suspension work and all that crap, but I think it's got I want to say this all right, a 4-link suspension in the back, and he's got a drag arm that comes, it's awesome. I don't know how to describe it. It's amazing. He did full-scale drawings in the computer, and then he would sit and build all the little parts. It has some kind of weird trundle or treadle suspension in the front that he's modified. Oh my God, just unreal. It's pieces and parts that I've never seen before. I didn't understand them, and he's over there modifying them and making them work. And this car was really not junky when he got it, but it really wasn't very nice, and he's just done a phenomenal job on this guy. So I'll probably put him up. He's not in the YouTube world, but he might go up on the Wall of Fame. But anyway, I have this picture because I'm doing some illustrations for him. You can see this black line. That's something I just did with a Sharpie marker. He wants to paint the shadow mask on here, and he wants to see what it's going to look like with the car in different colors and stuff. So I'm doing a green option for him, a white option, and a yellow, I think. Is that what he says? White, pale yellow, metallic silver, and light green. There we go. And then there's going to be a little silver stripe on the bottom of the black and a silver stripe, pinstripe on the top of the black. So we're going to have this all rendered out, but he finally got the ride height set on this thing, and he's got it up on jack stands in this picture, but that's a side elevation of it. So this is what I'm going to use as a basis for my drawing. I may drag you guys along a little bit on that drawing, so we got to add some bumpers here and a couple other little tricks and trinkets. But anyway, I worked on one a long time ago for him. This was an illustration that I started doing, and then he kind of went a different direction in that he was going to do a red and a blue stripe on the sides here with a white between them or something. Anyway, we kind of gave up on this rendering because it didn't have the ride height. I didn't have any reference to go from. So anyway, we'll get going on that, and I'll, like I said, drag you guys along. Good news, Unky Scott's coming over today, so I do have some help in the shop. He just called me right after the post office got off the phone there and said he's on his way over. So we're going to get going. That's going to be a huge help. I got the steel in for the door, the big tube stuff. I haven't got my sheet metal yet, so we may start putting that together too. So I got all kinds of work to do this weekend, guys. So glad to have you along. Alright, here we are on the floor pans. We got all of our welds painted up this morning, and we're replacing the heater control lines. One of these was cut short, and it's a 2-for-1, so you have one little connector with 2 wires coming off of it. Hopefully you guys can see that. These are new old stock VW that I bought 20 years ago when I was having heater channel problems. I thought these wires would make the heat come on in my car, and I was sorely mistaken. So what we've done is we've put a hook on the back end of both of the existing wires, and then we put a hook on the new wires and then taped them up, and we're going to try and pull them through. So we're going to do a quick test here. One side, and we'll just feed it real slow. Hopefully we'll just sail on through.
It's already fucking there. There it went. Got it.
There it is out the other end. Let's do the other one.
Ready?
I'll feed it nice and slow. There's lots of grease in there. I can feel that. Okay. Now don't detach either one of these people. There we go. There we go. Right in there. Because we got it backwards. What I thought was one was the other. God, that's greasy. That'll sit fine. Just like that.
Wow.
Man, that was easy. We were sweating for nothing, Scotty. We're doing the second. These are actually the heater box controls. We got them taped up and hooked on. You want me to pull from the back end here, Scott?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to go slow. I'll pull one at a time to start with. We'll get that one if you want to.
Hold on. A little bit. Hold on. Okay, a little bit.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm going to give it a pull with the pliers a little bit.
Yep. Start is just a tape. Make that tape strong.
Well, I can send it back.
Yeah, I think it needs to come back. There it is. Yeah, the tape's just bunching up. Hold on. A little bit.
Ah, son of a bitch.
What?
I'm off here. God damn it. See, that wire's caught somewhere in the middle. Fuck me. Well, we lost our pull wire, but you know what? We just decided to stuff that thing in there. Let's see if it comes out the other end.
Well, we gotta get this other one going.
Oh, alright. Oh, we'll get the other one going.
I mean, you're right there.
Alright. No problems. Nothing to see here. And in she goes.
Okay, here we go.
Glovebox number 2. Okay, let's see if she comes out the other end. Let's get some good video here. Here we go. Let's see.
Ready?
Ready. Please tell me they're not too short. There they come. Hey, sweet.
That's it.
That's it.
You're out both sides, man.
Alright, we'll hook up the levers and be done with this little project. Alright, we're getting started on the sound deadening. Again, this is a Frost King duct insulation. There's the difference between the two. It sticks really well, it folds really well. Both of us think it's pretty good stuff, so far so good. Alright, there's the final job. Man, it looks good. I like that. I'm really glad we did that. That's a huge improvement on the noise. Huge improvement, guaranteed. That's better than factory. Alright, it's been a busy day here. Again, got the floor pans done. Then we turned our attention to the dashboard. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but Scott was here and I had lots of help, and we're supposed to put the car back on the frame tomorrow. And I kind of wanted to get this dash painted before we did that, but I didn't think I was going to get it done. And he said, well, we should see if we can do it. I'll help you mask it up. So we masked it up, got everything done. We also epoxy primed the bottom sides of and the top sides of all the rocker stuff. So we got all of that in epoxy, and I think that's going to be the top coat. I don't know if that's a suitable top coat or not. Maybe somebody can tell me. And I'm talking just for the underside of the rockers that aren't ever going to see any UV. But they've already got an E-coat on them, and they've got some other stuff on them. So we went through, scuffed them up, and then we painted epoxy on there. We did it with a brush because I didn't want to mask everything off for that. That would have been an insane amount of masking. But went through real careful with a brush, and then went through here, hit this with a little sealer, sanded it, got all the body work done to the front here, hit it with sealer, and now I've got 2 coats on it. And the only thing I'm waiting on is the glove box. I had a little fisheye in the glove box, so we started over on the glove box cover. So I sanded it all back down, and we got 1 coat of acid etch on there right now, and we'll put a 2nd coat of acid etch on there, and then we'll get it painted. Alright, we're back from the run, back on the car. Just finished painting the glove box door. That came out nice the 2nd time around. First time got fish eyes, like I said. We cleaned it off. Everything looks good. Let's go take a quick look. We're getting ready for some clear. So there's the glove box door, and then the dash. So everything looks good there. You can still see a little bit of red carpets going there, so
carpet here. I did have to paint up underneath. Where's my finger? There it is. Whoa, never mind. Anyway, had to paint up under there. So we're good. I think I've got just enough paint left in my can to do the couple little pieces that I have left to do. Hopefully that will stretch as far as I need it to stretch, and hopefully tomorrow is the big day, putting the body back on the frame. So I couldn't be more excited about that, and I'm extremely thankful for the help I got today from Unky Scott. He was over here from I think 9 or 9:30 until 5 o'clock. He put in a full day over here, and might have even been later than that, might have been 5:30. So he put in a full day, and I mean it was basically saved me at least a day, if not two, because a lot of the stuff we did required 2 sets of hands and 2 sets of brains too. He helped me out pulling them cables and stuff, and then we had to melt in some of that factory sound deadening stuff. So anyway, floorboards look awesome. The channel looks great with the factory original stuff, and the dashboard, wow, I would have never thought in a million years we'd have got that done today, so I am excited. Just time to clear it now, and so we'll come back and show the clear. And there we have it. Cleared glove box lid and cleared dash. I don't know if we can get a reflection in that or not. There we go, a little bit. So nice painted dash. I'm really happy with that. Really glad I went through the trouble. We'll wait an hour or so and unmask this bad boy. I may leave the plastic on a little bit. No, we'll unmask it tonight. It'll be late, so I probably won't turn you guys on. I'll put this up before I do that.
Don't let your meat low.